Hey, family, greetings, and welcome. Welcome to another one of my stories. And as you know, stories are fiction, well, pile of lies, right? So, I'm getting ready to tell you a whole lot of lies. And it's very important that you don't get all excited and, he says that this is that and that is that and whatever, and the sun is hot. You know what? It's a pile of lies, okay? So don't get excited. All right, so as the title says, today we're going to speak about the sun, yeah? And a message that the sun gave to me. Listen, so I'm filming this kind of three wheels on my wagon type of thing. I'm using the back camera because the front one is all broken on my phone. Hopefully, I'll get myself a beautiful new phone for my coming to Earth Day. That's what, 18th of May. All right, I think today is the 9th of April 2023. They call it Easter Sunday, I believe, right? All right, so yesterday I had a conversation with the sun. As you can see, my jaw sort of sank down here, teeth missing still. And it's kind of three wheels on my wagon, but I'm still rolling along type of thing. Not my lyrics, some song from back in the 70s, I think, right? And yeah, so, I was getting fed up with this thing here, and I started bleeding to the sun as it was setting. I'm looking at the sun and I'm going, yeah, man, what's happening? you know, and the sun started talking back to me, answering to my questions. And the sun basically, as I said, it's a story, all righty? Let me just check that my head is in this camera some sort of way. How am I going to do that? Oh, that's my head, folks. Yeah, there goes my head. It's in there, all righty? Yeah, so the sun said to me, this is what you actually are. As I was looking, I was not just speaking to the sun. I actually had my eyes open looking into the sun. It was a setting sun, so it was probably about 15 minutes or so before the sun set. And it said to me, this is what you are. The sun reflects that which you are. And it reminded me of some of these lessons that I've been picking up recently, which one of which is suggesting that the eyes are lens, just like this camera I'm looking into. I can see two lenses there, one on top of the other. I was also side by side, and that the eyes look out at your world, just like the camera is looking out, you know, at at me filming this thing here. Um, so it says to me that you are looking at a projection of that which is within you, that which you truly are. So, when you look deep into the sun there and you can see all that, energy, it's saying that's what you are inside and you're projecting it out so that you can, see what you are and that you can again, it's like all this sun talk to me is new. It's not something that I've actually over the years got too involved in. Some people on the journey. There's a brother down here, for instance, Junior from the UK. He's living down here in Jamaica now. And last time I saw him, he was having this passionate conversation in a bar with another brother about the sun and how, God is the sun and the sun is the ruler of everything. And, when you look at the sun, you're looking at God. And I'm thinking, well, Anyway, you know, I just allow him to speak his thing, and because it wasn't registering, didn't make sense. A lot of people on the journey before, as I suggested, have spoken of the Son as God. It didn't register to me. But now the Son itself is saying that what you're seeing is a reflection of what you are. And then it said to me that each person has got their own individual sun. So when I personally am looking at the rising sun or the setting sun, I am seeing my reflection. When the next person is looking at it, they're seeing their reflection, and the next person, the next person, the next person. They're seeing the truth of what they really are being reflected out, the light within. And the Christ Himself, as I said, this is Easter Sunday, and a lot of people get high about, going to church and praising Jesus and all that. Great. The Christ, some will deal with Jesus, I look at the Christ, yeah, which is again the light of, the brother that trotted the earth back in them times. Anyway, so so some people, speak of, and again the brother spoke of himself being, the light of God. He speaks of himself as light. He mentions that quite a few times, I do recall, right? And you speak about the Son of Man and all that. So now or the Bible translates that to be the Son of man. However, according to what I picked up from the Son yesterday and what's been revealed since then, it's saying, listen, man, it's the Sun of man. It's like, what? Yeah, it's the Sun of man. You understand? So it's the light of man. Yeah, yeah. So we're all light. And so each individual is their light and their light and their light. And, we're joined by a thin energy. Somebody was saying a membrane, you know, of all these lights, these orbs of light. And before that, the night before that, Spirit was showing me that there's no macro and there's no micro. you know. In other words, there's nothing so small, which is the micro. There's nothing so small that it becomes the infinite point of nothingness. You understand what I'm saying? There's something smaller than that still. So, there's no micro, nothing small. And there's no macro, there's no so large that it encompasses everything now. You understand? So therefore, your light. I'm sort of looking at that to see if I said that last bit correctly. It's like basically we're saying there's no macro, so therefore there's nothing so grand, so big that it gets out of, you know. Some things you need more words to explain them, right? So, basically, there's nothing so small that it becomes the smallest thing, yeah, and there's nothing so big that it becomes the biggest thing. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. And so, therefore, your light, yeah. Somebody might say, "Oh, but no, it can't be so small, or it can't be so big that it doesn't encompass everything." You understand? So everything is reflected within your light. Everything exists within your light. Your light is so great that it takes in everything you can perceive. And your light is so small